Welcome to Echo Trade. This is Jeff Roth again here with Howard Hansen from Linde and Hansen. And we're here to talk about their firm and the background. So Linde and Hansen has been around for, I think, going on, you guys founded it in 2010, so 13 plus years. We're recording this in summer of 2023. Howard and your partner, Edward Von der Linde, 30 plus years experience. You guys were partners at Lord Abbett Company. They took their mid-cap value and one other portfolio, I think, from assets of 200 million up to 17 billion in assets that they were managing. And now they're able to give their expertise to Echo Trade investors. So Howard, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. How's it going?
It's going well.
Yeah. So let's talk about the firm. I mean, give me a little bit of background. I kind of gave a couple little bullets, but if I can get a quick background on you and Edward and kind of where you guys are coming from and what led you guys to start the company.
Okay, so as you mentioned, Jeff, we had a long run at Lord Abbett, a very good run. The institutional money management business is very competitive, very dialed down. We left the firm because of some changes at Lord Abbett and Company in 2010 and decided let's start our own firm up. I think anybody who's in the investment business really wants to do their own thing. And what we were looking for was a platform and an opportunity for us to, in a very pure sense, follow our strategy, follow our contrarian value strategy, have the ability to implement it without any of the constraints that come with the general institutional world. And so we started up in 2010, and we've been doing it since then. We had a mutual fund for quite a while. Unfortunately, we were unable to get enough traction in the brokerage channels that we were selling it. Closed that down, but for the entire period, we've been managing money for individuals in separate accounts, generally high net worth individuals with anywhere between $1 million to $5 million invested with us.
That's great. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, we're doing something completely different on the Echo Trade side. So, typically you would need $1 million plus to actually get access to your portfolios. And historically, like you said, at Lord Abbett and Company, you guys were working with the institutional investors. So you really needed a large amount of capital to actually get access to your expertise in your portfolios. But now within Echo Trade, you're able to, for no capital barrier of entry. So it's fantastic. I love you guys for kind of seeing the vision, what we're trying to do. I mean, talk a little bit about what you guys do. I mean, so asset management is your core competency, right? You guys aren't doing anything on the planning side primarily, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Really, guys are focused 100% on the portfolio and on the portfolios and managing that capital, correct?
That is correct. We're an investment management shop. We're not a financial planner. We're not an estate planner. We're not a psychologist.
Exactly. And so talk about your portfolios and kind of your investment philosophy. What makes you guys different from other asset managers out there? I mean, if I'm correct, you can kind of dive a little bit more deeper into the fact that you guys are contrarian investors. And so by definition, you guys are looking at the market differently than the broader scope of asset managers.
Correct. We're value at our heart. We're a bit deeper value. We're clearly contrarian. And what we like to do is identify companies that are experiencing a problem. Their stock prices will be down because generally their earnings are down and the returns on capital are down. And what we want to do is identify the businesses that have a plan in place that can actually return it to its historical average. So it's a little bit of a mean reversion strategy. In any event, those are the businesses we look for. We put a portfolio together of those. We're contrarian because when the world says a company's got problems, but we can identify reasons why they're not permanent, we're going to take a contrarian point of view towards the stock and put it in the portfolio. Our portfolios are going to hold 30 to 40 names, and it's going to be diversified across economic sectors.
That's great. And investors can get access to the contrarian value portfolio within Echo Trade and access experts and expertise from Howard and his partner, Edward, that again, we're managing between them, up to 17 billion at one point on within Lord and Abbett. And now they're available within Echo Trade. So thanks, Howard. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.